Okay, got another example here. Going to write some equations. This one has, given that there's, we want this equation to have a point 4, 8, and we want it to be perpendicular to this line. Okay, so we'll start with the point slope form. And we use what we can here. Now we have the point. We know the point is 4, 8, so you'll have this. What we don't have is the slope. Okay, so that's where this comes in. So step 2, if you will, you don't have to actually do this in this order, but we need the slope either way. So I can get it from this equation if I solve it for y. Negative 3x plus 6, which means y is negative 3/4 x plus 6 over 4. Now, I really don't care about this other stuff. I do care about this number. Because if I'm going to write an equation that's perpendicular to this line, then I need to use the negative reciprocal of this, which would be a 4 over 3. So I'm going to use 4 over 3 as my slope over here. So I have y minus 8 equals 4/3 x minus 4. And that's the equation. You can tidy it up a bit. I would say maybe probably multiply, expand this. You'll have 4x over 3 minus 16 over 3, and that's a y minus 8. If you don't like fractions, you can put it into standard form, or you can just solve it for y, which would be, we can write this also as a 4/3 x minus 16 over 3 plus an 8. And that's still a little bit untidy. So we could say 4/3 x, put these together, this would be minus 16 plus 24 over 3. Okay, so that would be 4/3 x. Let's see, that'd be a plus 8/3, right? So there is my final form there. And I'm going to leave it in that form. That is the, remember, point or slope intercept form, because the 8/3 is the intercept, 4/3 is the slope. Okay, now I'm going to do one more of these. Let me clear up things a little bit. Okay, so here's another one, and here we're going to find the equation of a vertical line that goes through this point. That point, it has to be vertical. Now, for this problem, you have to come to this problem with the knowledge that a vertical line has this form: x equals a constant. So c will be a constant. Now, if this point is going to be on this line, then whatever x value is here, that's what the x value always has to be, since it's a vertical line. So we know that x must be 5, and that's all there is to it. Okay, so you have to understand the concept of the vertical line and this form, the equation. If it contains this point, 5, 7, then it must be x equals 5, no matter what. We'd have the same answer if they had given us a point with 5, 12. It wouldn't matter. What matters is the x is 5, and I need a vertical line through it. So that's how we handle that. Now, a similar question would be find an equation of a horizontal line. Horizontal line containing, for example, 5, 7. In this case, we know that the form, we bring this to the problem with us in our mind. We know the form has to be y equals a constant. And if this is our point, then the y must be a 7. And that would be our equation for the horizontal line containing 5, 7.